Hi guys, welcome back to Football Manager, the Journeyman playthrough. We've been offered the Hearts of Midlothian job. Well, I say we've been offered it. We've got an interview at the Hearts of Midlothian. We've also, if we look back here, Celtic fans considered us the leading candidate. How did the Hearts finish last season? Hearts finished second. Don't get me wrong, I prefer the Celtic job. I mean, it'll be the easier job, but we're gonna have a look. I mean, if Celtic offers a job, I'm really considering leaving Magdeburg for Celtic. It's a massive step up, even though it's the Scottish League. It's a massive step up. Plus, I think, obviously, because Celtic won the league last season, did they get Champions League football, or is it Europa League? And then, either way, it's a European competition. So, first question. I'm deeply concerned at the regularity with which you've been sacked. Why does that happen so often? It might sound like I make excuses, but I was made to scapegoat for a lot of things. Sacking's commonplace in our business. Hope you can see past how often I've been sacked. I don't think it matters if you want to manage this team. It should be for my merits, not spite of my faults. I kind of like that. All made mistakes, and I've certainly been held accountable for mine. I've learned from them. There we go. I like that one. You've done some highly impressive work at your current club. Why do you want to move on? I believe I'm in a position to take positive momentum off the operation that hit the ground running. I feel I've taken them as far as I can, and all parties will be served by the same change. I don't think I have taken them as far as I can, but oh well. Seeking a new challenge for a while. Current circumstances bear little relation to how I might manage your club, so I don't believe that matters. What to take next? Positive momentum. I kind of like that. Some people might be inclined to say you're taking something of a risk by leaving what is considered to be a safe job and looks making an altogether bigger jump to an all bigger. What's the thought process? Many differences between the two teams. I have no concerns. They won't like that. That sounds like we're using it as a stepping stone. We are, but we don't want them to think that. I don't think there's too much to worry about, and I hope you don't either. Why have you felt it acceptable to apply for a number of jobs while employed by another team throughout your career? Well, I haven't actually applied for any jobs. You approached me. It was my choice and stand by my decisions. I feel that's right. Why have you found it so hard to control your club's finances? It's bad at the things I saw my board doing. No, I really will say that. I'm intent on making sure I handle situations like that much better as I go forward. There we go. How about that? Craig Levin. Do I really want to work with him? I don't want to commit until I've had the opportunity to consider further. I would like the possibility to make wide-scale joint... Yeah, okay. I'd like a budget in place. If hired, you'd be expected to sign a large proportion of youngsters. Yeah, I'd be willing to do that. Use the young prospects at the club. Yeah, I'd be happy to do that. I don't think there's anything else I want to be judged on. Not in a position to set any expectations, as I understand. What? Oh, now I would like. If you want me to develop youngsters, fair enough. That's okay. What about scouting knowledge? Okay. About that one. Fine. Whatever. If they offer us a job... By the way, I'm literally bringing you in for this. I wasn't going to start recording the episode until the start of the season. But I felt like, because we've got these interviews, there's been a lot of speculation this week linked with Berlin, Copenhagen, Damfield. No. I have no comment to make on those rumours. I've been funny, I'd rather go to fucking Hearts. If we were going to stay in Germany, I'd stay at Magdeburg. Magdeburg are now my German team, by the way. I signed up to follow them on Twitter. Don't understand a single thing they say. Everything they post is in German. But I have signed up to follow them on Twitter. They are now my German team. Yeah. I like to see Magdeburg do well. I think that's how it's going to be for me now. I think any team that we are successful at, they will be my new team for that country. Probably won't happen in Scotland, but you know, if anything, I'd say Celtic, not just because They're a successful team. Nothing to do with that. It's just that when I was younger, and I used to support Liverpool, there used to be a sort of a bond between Liverpool and Celtic. I can't remember what it was now. There used to be some sort of bond between the two. And, yeah. Let's have this. Zimmerman could be set to move to German 3rd Division where Magdeburg after games... Oh, no, I'm not interested in Zimmerman. So Celtic, that and because they're green. New Germans... Magdeburg proposed talks to stay at the club. Having heard that you may be considering leaving Magdeburg for a new job in the future, President Frank Bunter was invited to talk to the club's board. Would like you to stay at Magdeburg, willing to consider any changes. If you agree, you'll be withdrawn from running for any job vacancies you're currently pushing. Or pursuing even. Discuss. I feel like the transfers budget is too small. I feel like the wage budget is too small. I'd like to make a request to the board. I would like you to improve the training grounds. If you're not doing it, I won't commit. Fine. As long as they don't sack me because of that, I don't fucking care. They can't... Seriously, you can't just fucking turn around and sack me for that. Surely. I don't think I want Hearts though. I'd like Celtic, if I'm honest. Shall I apply for Celtic? Should we just apply for Celtic? Take silence is gone. Let's go to the job centre. Let's apply for Celtic. Apply for the job. Fans want us. Lennon's the favourite. Who else should we look at? We're not going to get the Chelsea job. I'm not even going to worry about that. We're favourites for that German job. Marbella, no. I think they're the only ones. I mean, Agueda, they're getting promoted. They're only semi-professional though. Honestly, I think I might. If Hearts offer us a job, I'm going to delay it. To find out what Celtic say. I'm going to do my best to get Celtic. I feel like having Celtic will be the best shout. Yeah, we'll put him on the transfer list. I mean, we might not get a job. We might have to end up staying at Magdeburg. In which case, I'm not too worried. I really like Magdeburg. I'm enjoying my time here. We had a fucking cracking season last season. It could have been better. Admittedly, it could have been a lot better. But I enjoyed last season. And when I say it could have been a lot better, I mean we could have not conceded as many goals and not lost as many matches. So where were we last season? German 3rd Division. So who's that? Duisburg stayed up, have they? Okay. So we lost 8 games and drew 8. I mean, that could have translated to more wins, really. It could have been a lot more wins, actually. But, oh well. Come on, Celtic, give us the job. Or offer us the job at least. Give us an interview. I really want the fucking Celtic. Don't get me wrong, I will take the Hearts job. If Celtic don't come in. And Hearts go, yeah, here you go. But I really want the Celtic job. The Celtic job is the one, I think. Because it's European football. It's European football. And I know, I mean, Europe's not everything. It's like Gary Neville used to say, I don't care about the Champions League, I want to win the Premier League. And I agree, I would rather win my own competition, my own national competition, than, just... I think it's just a personal thing. I feel like being the best in your country, but especially with how the Champions League is now. You guys might disagree with me. I think the Champions League is wrongly named. Because if the top 4 from a particular club a particular country goes through, 3 of those teams aren't the champions. Are they? They're not, are they? Let's face it. So it's no longer the Champions League. It should be the European Elite League. Vacant Park Thistle job. I don't have anything to say about that. Hearts were unsuccessful. I'm not surprised, really. I was a little bit sort of vacant with that, I guess. Celtic, however, if they do offer us an interview, I am going to give everything. I will suck cock to take that fucking job. I will suck cock. Not really though. If they've got a female chairman, I might look a bit fanny, but depends how old she is. If she's really old, I probably won't lick her fanny. I don't know. I'll just shag her. If he gives me the job. Well, I probably will put a hood on if I do it. I think I'd have to wear a rubber. Not because I'm worried about getting an old girl pregnant. Just, ugh. So, Celtic have offered us a job interview. And RBL are the most reputable club in Germany somehow. I'm glad you've given me the chance to talk to the club. You have very little managerial experience, and that obviously concerns me a little. Can you explain why that is? I may not have the experience you're looking for, but I have done very well in my limited time in club management. I know full well it would be a risk. My reputation speaks volumes. I feel that one. Deep concerned at the regularity of which you've been sacked. I feel like we've all made mistakes, and I've certainly been held accountable for mine. One is the best shout there. You've done some highly impressive work at your current club. Why do you want to move on? I've been seeking a new challenge, and this opportunity is very appealing. It is. It would be quite a change for you if you were to leave a current job to come here. Are you confident in handling such a big jump? I'm ambitious. I want to work at the very highest level. I want to be given opportunities such as this one. That's good. Why have you felt it acceptable to apply for a number of jobs while I was employed by other teams? I admit I lack professionalism doing that, but I decided never to do it again. That helped us get the Magdeburg job, actually. Why have you found it so hard to control your club's finances? I'm intent on making sure I handle situations like that much better as I go forward in my career. Fair enough. I'd like the budget. I'd like a small budget. I would like a small budget to make changes. I'd be willing to build a younger first team squad, yes. I have no other philosophies. I understand, let's move on. Have any requests for us to consider should we decide to hire you? I have no requests to propose. Fucking fingers crossed, boys and girls. Fingers crossed. Celtic would be fucking huge. I'm not even joking. Celtic would be so huge. The only other, obviously, Rangers would be the other Scottish club I'd consider, but they're not available. I don't even know if the World Cup's over yet. No, the World Cup's currently going on, so there may be even more jobs available soon. Take silence as golden. We're not going to the under-19s league. I don't know why. I just don't fancy it. Hello, what's going on here? Leaderboards. Show any friends? Just me. Okay. Well, we're not hanging about. I don't really fucking care. So we don't need to see that. That can off. That can fuck off. I have set up loads of friendlies for Magdeburg, by the way. I do normally leave those for the assistant manager to deal with. So we're not going to be worrying about them. In fact, I don't think we're even going to get a match in this episode. Unless, of course, we do get Celtic. In which case we may do a friendly match with Celtic just to see how the team plays. We should probably have a look at the World Cup. Board request meetings, club improvements. Available wage budget for assistant manager role. Yeah. More money for the assistant manager. We're not going to change him. No need to worry about that. We've got Dusseldorf in the German Cup, which is the thing I made up. Season expectations. Top half finish. Yeah. Reach third round. Quarter final. Second round. Third round. I mean, I'm just thinking about if we stay, I don't want to do that and fuck ourselves up. I think top half finish is a bit overboard, really. I don't think we're going to achieve that, but whatever. Current spending 196, that gives us 60 grand worth of wage budget to play with. I'm happy with that. That's more than fine. Yeah, we'll accept whatever you want to suggest. Shall we have a look at the World Cup currently going on? Let's have a look. Let's go to the World Cup. So, only one game played so far. How are England doing? That's who I'm interested in. They won their opening game. They've got France, Nigeria and Japan in their group. They should really get out of that group, shouldn't they? Germany haven't played yet. France obviously won their game. Argentina, I should imagine that Argentina, Ivory Coast will go through here. Holland surprisingly lost to Senegal, actually. Brazil, unsurprisingly. Those two teams should get promoted from there. Italy, Belgium, yeah, I can understand that one. Chile, Costa Rica, yeah, again. Russia, Austria, probably the most likely two to go through. But what we'll do when we come back, we'll keep an eye on the World Cup as we go through, depending on how long this episode is. As I say, this is purely because we had the opportunity to get these, what are big clubs, interviews. I don't think we're going to get the Celtic job. We're the favourites for this Berlin job. I was offered an interview for Reading, actually, before the Celtic job. I turned it down. So I don't want to be in England yet, and also I didn't really fancy Reading. They're a bigger club than Magdeburg. They are a bigger club than Magdeburg. Their reputation is much bigger, obviously, to being in the Championship as well. It's not a bad thing. They did just get relegated, so we have the parachute payments coming in, but they weren't a team I was interested in. I just don't fancy Reading at all. Or I didn't fancy Reading. Question. You've been linked to a return to England in the form of potentially filling the Oxford vacancy. Nah. No, why would I want to go to Oxford? Why are they? Sky Bet League One. I don't fancy it. We're the favourites, but I don't fancy it. That's not where I want to be. Partick Thistle obviously offered an interview, didn't they, a little while ago, but I'm not interested in that. It's Celtic. Celtic's what I want. Estimated value 55 million or 54, but that's who I want to be. That's where I want to be. It's Celtic. No fucking doubt about it. And we will bring Trincao with us. We will. Maybe Dadachov. Maybe. I'm not so interested in Dadachov as I am Trincao. I mean, Dadachov's a good little player. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think he's up to the standards of the Scottish Premier League. Anyone's up to the standards. I'm up to the standard of the Scottish Premier League. I mean, admittedly, I wouldn't get into the Celtic or Rangers squad, but I think anyone could get into the others. I don't even play football, so come on. I want to hear back from Celtic now. I want to get this job. I want the Celtic job so badly. Oh. Suggest changes. We've got 1.56 million to play with, so let's have a look at Stevie Woods as the goalkeeping coach. We'll keep Stevie Woods. Chris McCart. We'll keep him as well. That's fine. Glenn Driscoll, fitness. He's okay. John Kennedy. Yeah, he's good. Danny McGrain. Yeah, he's very good actually. Tim Williamson. He's all right. I don't know about sports scientists. I don't even know what you need for those. Gavin McCarthy, 15. Will help. We'll get another one there. Chief Scout. She's not bad. David Moss. Good scout. John McGlynn. Not so good. I don't want John McGlynn. Murphy will hold on to. Austin. No, not interested in him. Tommy McIntyre, under 20s. Yeah, hold on to him, I guess. Under 20s. No, we'll get rid of him. Rob Lee. Nope. Everything else, yeah, 450 grand. They offered us 1.5 million. This is the Magdeburg staff, is it? So we want Phil Cannon in as head of youth development. And we want Chris McCart gone. That's 1.28 million, that's fine. Dirk Keller, no good. Keith Birchin, no good. Do we want Bustamante? No, I don't think we do, actually, do we? I want Keith Birchin. I want Birchin. Luke Anthony. I want Luke Anthony as well. Make friends? No. Frank Searsleben? No. Malcolm Crosby? Yeah, I want Malcolm Crosby. Martin? Yeah, we want him as well. It's 1.49 million so far. But I'm happy with those changes. You submitted your proposed staff changes. Come on! Come on! Celtic, please! We're well under the budget they're giving us for staff changes. So come on, please. Let me get what I want. Lord knows it'll be the first time. Smith's reference. Oh yeah. If you've never heard of the Smiths, go check them out. They're such a cheerful band. They really are. They're not. They're not. But they are a great band. We've got an achievement unlocked, and it's Headhunted, which I assume Celtic have approached us. And we've got people coming with us. I'm happy. I'm so happy. I want a slightly longer contract, if possible. 3 years. If we win the Premiership, can I have... Actually, no, I'm not too worried about that. I would like a little bit more in the way of money. Just that. Okay, I'll tell you what. About this, we'll go back to the original price. That's fine. I'll get an extra year about it. 8.5 grand. And... yes! New club! And what a club. We are at Celtic. Oh. It's a tender meeting. Welcome to the boys. I'd like to take a few minutes of your time. Great, let's get this meeting started. It's okay. The thing is, I'm not going to read this. I'm already familiar with the club's history. I am. Yeah, we will meet the journalists. Thank you for the introduction to the club. Hi, Keg. I'm Danny McGrain, your coach. We're going to have to get an assistant manager. I've got some questions to ask you regarding the day-to-day running of the team. I've written a report. Yes. Give me the report. I think it would be a great benefit to meet my backroom staff. I'm sure you guys have seen all this stuff. How can you assist with friendlies? I'll arrange the friendlies, but can you take control of matches? I don't like doing that. How can you set up with opposition instructions? I think you should set the opposition instructions. I'll do that. I'll let you do all of the training match preparation for now for the squads. I don't really want to do reserve stuff or under 19, so you can do that. And that's it. Cheers, mate. Board request. I know we just signed and we should have offered stuff, but I didn't want to. Increase percentage of the transfer. I would like an increase to the percentage available to transfer as reward for raising a considerable profit for the club. I didn't. Okay. Flower of Scotland. I don't even know why I'm saying that. I want more coaches. Okay, I can't pretend I'm disappointed. Like, I got this guy in. We offered him to sort of say if he wanted these things, and he said no, and now he's asking for them? What the fuck? Got good youth facilities. I'm not even going to worry about these things in a minute. Let's go to our squad. Let's see who we've got. We've still got Moussa Dembele. That is nice to see. Youngster, good striker. So, let's go to the team report. Let's have a look at the squad depth overall, all positions. So, Lee Griffiths and Moussa Dembele, star strikers. Tom Rogic, Townsend, Griffiths. Got Near Bitton and Christopher Adger. Where is he on loan? I don't think so. Recall from loan, mate. Adger is going to stay in our team, thank you very much. He's going to be a starting player. Thank you very much. We're going to have to look for another player on the right here. Probably a second player on the left. Scott Sinclair's at the club. Definitely going to need a left back. We've only got one. They're going to need a better keeper. Craig Gordon's still there, though. Let's have a look at Magdeburg. I want Trincao. That's the thing. That's who I want. Should we have a look at Correa? Who they got that we may want to bring with us? I mean, Danny DaCosta, we'll scout him. He may be good enough. He's a good player. Correa, again, we'll scout him. He's got a £1.1 million release, remember? Dadachov will scout. We don't really need strikers, but still. Trincao, I want. I want Trincao. No doubt about it. Schmidt, I'll be interested in bringing in as well. He was good for us last season. So was Wolf, actually. So I think he's going to be good enough, but we'll look at him. Stephen Quinn is definitely a prospect. And obviously they've got players coming in that we signed for them. And we won't be able to do it about that. I think that's about it. I can't think of anyone else I want from that team. If you can think of anyone, guys, that you think we should bring along, then do let me know. Leave it in the comments. If someone else has already put it in the comments, give it a thumbs up, add a comment to that. You know, just give it a like. And then, I don't know, tell me why you think that is a good shout. That's what I'd like to hear. You know, why is that a good shout? Why should we go for that guy? Let's have a look at the squad with regards to Craig Gordon. He's old as fuck now, isn't he? It's 35. Experienced goalkeeper's not saying the truth, is it? So let's go to the Scottish squad. Saying that, first of all, finances. We've got just shy of 3 million. We get 80% back. And we've got 60 grand to play with. Let's look at the Scottish squad. Because I would like to sign Scottish players. 21, Southend, Jordan McGee with a Scout U. Need a left back. That's priority one. It's the left back. So there's Joe Bryan, who's worth a shitload of money apparently at Bristol. So we're going to scout him. Andrew Robertson, worth even more money. We're going to scout him anyway. I'm going to try and sell some players and make some promises that we're not going to be able to keep in order to get some more money in. Jack McMillan. We'll scout you, mate. I'm going to scout you, alright? How do you feel about that? I can't believe we're at fucking Celtic. That is so good. Let's go to, you know who could be available. Let's have a look at the contracts. Expiring contracts, 6 months or less. Let's go to the fucking top. Who's up here? Hutton Ben Arthur, Gabriel Javier. Ben Arthur might be a good signing actually. We'll scout him. We're not going to just go into it. It's going to cost us a lot of money. We'll scout you as well. We might even, you know, we're going to scout Juan Fran as well. He doesn't look that good though, does he? He doesn't look that good. Christian Atsu could be. I've got to look at these guys. We've got to have a look at them really. Tarsa Aguado. Never heard of him. If you've heard of him, is he any good? Again, leave it in the comments. Mohamed Jete. These players are getting a bit shit now, aren't they, really? Any left backs? Christopher Lentz. No. Let's have a look at the transfer list. So who is transfer listed? Kevin Stewart. How much do they want for him? 4.9 million. Who wants him? Let's have a look. Transfer status. Minor interest from us. Middlesbrough want him. Stoke want him. I want him. I don't know how good he is. We're going to have to scout him. Scout player. He could be good. He's worth quite a bit of money. Like I say, nearly 10 million. He could be very fucking good for us. Mark Albrighton's on the list. Again, another player who could be very, very fucking good. He can just about play left back. That's the thing, we definitely need a left back. Andy Carroll was transfer listed. Should we get him? How much do they want for him? 4.4, but he's valued at 4.2. Interesting. It still makes me fucking laugh when Liverpool signed him. They signed him for, what was it, £35 million, and then Manchester City signed Sergio Aguero for £35 million. Oh, I like Liverpool, but fuck me, that was just an incredibly poor decision, wasn't it? Are there any big names? Any big names? Not really. I think the biggest names are the ones we already started looking at. Oh, you look like you could be strong. assign, scout you. Let's see who's loan listed, shall we? Loan status is listed. Kevin Stewart again. Alessandro Bastoni, 19-year-old left back, could be good. That is the position we want to look at, really. Guillermo Celis, a scout you. You're not the position we want, but could be good. Andy Carroll, obviously. Tominello, CM De Jong, not interested. There's left back there. He's already been scouted. Wonderful. So we can't make any more requests. Let's look at our squad again. So we've got Lee Griffiths. Who wants Moussa Dembele? Quite a few teams. So we're going to set a transfer status to not available, but he's going to have an asking price of 40 million. How about that? Catch me outside. How about that? Old memes. James Forrest could potentially go. Lee Chung-yu or Lee Chung-yong. He could potentially go. Don't know yet. Let's push it forward. But yeah, I think we've got someone joining us. Salza's joining us. It's not Alfonso, is it? If it's Alfonso, I will fucking shit a brick. Honestly, if that is Alfonso Salza, it's not going to be. But if that's Alfonso Salza, I will shit a fucking brick. My hands are in the air. Like I just don't care. You can't see this on cam. It's actually how I react when I see things I like. Please let that be Alfonso Salza. We're going to have to check our incoming transfers, aren't we? Adja's loan has finished. He's coming back. Let's go to these transfers. On their way. Oh, Francisco Salza. Oh. 21. Could be good. We're not even scouted him. You're signing him and you haven't even scouted him. What the fuck? Is he going to be the new Bebe? They would make it clear what they want from you this season. Failure to meet one or all to make you. So competitions, UEFA Champions League, we need to reach group stage. So we do need to do well in the European the qualifiers. We are in the qualifying for the Champions League. Danny Da Costa, let's scout him until full knowledge. Correa, scout you until full knowledge. Dalichov, we're going to scout you to full knowledge. Trincao, we're not even going to scout you, mate. We're going to add you as a transfer target. We will scout you, but we're still going to add you as a transfer target. Schmidt, scout. Wolf, we're going to scout. Quinn, he's not going to be good enough, is he? McGee will scout. You will scout. You scout. We're still the top team in Scotland, unsurprisingly. Hibbs gone down. So yeah, man to meet the media. Rumours circulated their departure was perceived due to a lack of loyalty. Absolutely not. Passionate. Little foundation. In leaving your previous job to take it over at Celtic, you disappointed a number of Magdeburg supporters. Do you regret that? Of course I do. Football is like that at times. I apologise, but I do. They hopefully understand my reasons for moving. There you go. I did like being at Magdeburg, I have to say, but Celtic. Do you feel your ambitions as a club are matched by the chairman? I do. Yes. Last season saw Celtic lift the Ladbrokes Premiership trophy. Do you think you can retain us? I would consider us strong favourites. This is a big step for you. Are you nervous about taking on the role? I have confidence in my ability to manage at this level. Any particular area of the squad that you wish to strengthen? Defence. Have you had a chance to think about tactics? Not really. Assertive. I have not. You wanted to know that question again. I've not seen enough. We'll do it assertively this time. We're going to skip the tactics creator. We are going to go with the tactics we ended up having. So the experiment's going to be in there. The Magdeburg Hammer and the Magdeburg Slam. Now, if you didn't see the Magdeburg Hammer and the Magdeburg Slam, it's because I've done them in between games. So the Magdeburg Hammer is this. It's a 4-3-1-2. Magdeburg Slam is a 5-3-2. Just all slightly different tactics. That is my hope. Just to change things out a little bit. We've got a standard there. We've got a control and a control. So we've got two controlling tactics. But to be fair, their familiarity is quite good. Let's go to training, actually. And let's go to the team. We're going to put that on match tactics. And yes, I will take control of this training. We're going to go with match tactics. We need to get some staff in. We do. Our general coaches are reasonably good, as we saw. And we definitely need an assistant manager. So let's do the assistant manager first. Let's go to the staff shortlist. And shortlists. Best assistant managers. Oh, fuck off. Best assistant managers. Show filters. Realistic. So, Helder Batista. Or Batista. Potential. Yves Bertucci. Potential. Bustamante is obviously our old guy. I might leave him at Magdeburg. I think he's a good shout for them. Manfred Dubsky is my favourite so far, mostly because of his name. Pierre Littbarski, Sebastian Minya, Mario Palazzi, Chris Powell, Kevin Summerfield, Javier Tamaret, Dick Vaughan, also a good name. I think we're going to go with Manfred Dubsky. I think we're going to call him. I think we'll have to change his name to Dub Dub. Full-time assistant manager. You take $5 grand? 5.25? Yeah, I'll do 5.25 with you. So, nickname. Dub Dub. I should call him Wub. 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 So, yeah. We're not at Magdeburg anymore. So in less than, what's this? This is going to be the start of season 3. So that's 4 clubs in less than 3 seasons. But what a fucking move. Celtic. That is a fucking big step up. This may fuck us, to be fair. If we don't achieve targets, it's the Scottish League, we should achieve targets. If we don't achieve targets, then it may ruin our reputation. Maybe. I'll see what we're going to do before we leave this episode. So I'm going to call it a day. I know it's like we've got 40 minutes so far, or nearly 40 minutes. We've not played a match. I still think showing what's happened is good. Showing the whole sort of getting into the interview with Celtic, and obviously the one with Hearts that we intentionally fucked, can be good. So Trincau's target offer has been a failure. So it's because he offered too little. So we're going to offer 250 grand. We're going to give him a percentage of profit from future sales. We're going to lock it in. We'll give him 25%. We're also going to give him a monthly instalment over 24 months of 100 grand. And after he's played 30 games, we're going to give him another 100 grand. And we're going to suggest that. They want 1.2. I'm not giving you 1.2, Magdeburg. Come on, mate. You got to do me favours. We'll give you 350 grand. I'll give you 200 grand over 2 years, and when he gets to 30 games, he'll get 150. Still not playing ball. I'm not liking it. I'll give you 30%. Okay. 300 grand, 450. How about that? They're happy with that, that's fine. What else we got here? Abue. Kwasi Abue. And then we can get 1.7 million if he plays that. That's good. Juan Fran, not good enough. Christian Atsu could be a signing. A good Agaldo? No. Jete. How old are you? Where's his age? 23. We'll have a look at you. Stewart. I want Stewart. I do want Stewart, actually. We're going to keep scouting him. Albrighton. Definitely going to scout him as well. If we can get Stewart and Albrighton, I'll be happy. Andy Carroll. Not good enough. Masuaku. I would like Masuaku. They want 1.1. He's going to be an improvement over what we've got, isn't he? Because we've got nothing. So what we'll do, we'll offer him 500 up front, and then over 48 months, which is longer than we're going to be there, we'll give him another $1 million. How about that? Okay. Let's make that offer. We'll scout you till full knowledge. You're that Inter Milan guy, aren't you? Bastoni, we'll definitely scout you as left back. Guillermo Chelis, maybe. We'll keep scouting here. Francesco Salza. That's the guy that we're signing we know no fuck all about. Danny Da Costa is being scouted. Correa's been scouted. Dadichov's been scouted. Trincao is being scouted. Schmidt is being scouted. Wolf. McGee is also being scouted. I'm really thinking about McGee too. Joe Bryan. Thing with McGee, obviously, he's Scottish. He's worth. We can get him for 1.5 maybe. Robertson again. We're looking at him. Ben Arthur, Hatton Ben Arthur. Approach to sign him. Shall we approach to sign him? Do we sign him? I mean, it's a fairly big name. His ability is shit, but it's a fairly big name. His wage demands aren't going to be particularly great. No compensation. I think we sign him only because of his worth, and then if he's no good, we can sell him on. I've got to remember, I've got a bit more money to play with now. There you go. He was happy with that. It's fine. So we're putting an offer for Ben Arthur. Social feed. We've received 728 grand for TV rights. UEFA Champions League, we can't change the winner of the Premiership or the Scottish Cup. Reach group stage, reach first round knockout, reach quarter final. We can only go group stage. We've got 4.92 million to work with in that potential. In that case, I would offer less. I would say to him, I would give it a go, but we can't. Trincao has accepted. Well, they've accepted the offer for Trincao, and he's quite happy to come along. So we're going to give him. We'll give him up 100 grand up front. We'll give his agent 25 grand up front. Well, I want to give him less money. No, I don't want to give him 5.5 grand. I want to give him 4.5. And if he makes an appearance, I want to give him 1 grand. And if he's a sub, I'll give him 500. If he doesn't get used, it'll be 500. Alright. Yearly wage rise of 5%. If you play 20 games for us, we'll get you up to 7. But you're on a long contract. Boom. So let's meet the players. Speak to Brown, who's the current captain. Morale at the minute. Morale is okay. It's neither high nor low. So it's only halfway up. So it's neither up or down. Right. Passionate. I know that many of you may not have heard of me, so I want to personally introduce myself to you as the new Celtic manager. Your reputation is sure to increase if you meet expectations. I look forward to playing under your management. Assertive. I'm very positive about our chances, and I think we can go on to win the title this season. It's going to take a lot of hard work and effort to become champions. Scottish League, and you're Celtic. Exactly the sort of reaction I was after. So we've got a few ups there. Nothing major. But still. Oh, fuck me. I wanted to end this episode, didn't I? So it's 43 minutes. I wanted to end this episode. Before I did, I wanted to have a look at the leagues. I wanted to see how leagues had finished. So that's what we're going to do. Kilmarnock Celtic friendly. Okay. Celtic wage rises. That's fine. Schedule. I need to get some friendlies set up, don't I? We're going to do the friendlies first. We're going to set this up as a cup. Larger reputation teams foreign. Dortmund, Leverkusen, and Lyon. And this will be the Drunken Bastard Cup. Drunken Bastards. Drunken Bastard Cup, alright? So let's confirm that. Hopefully they'll come along. Let's arrange another friendly here. I tell you what, we'll do a small team just for a bit of a boost. Before no, not those. Very small. What about Sturbridge? We're going to lose loads of money. Let's make it a home game. There we go. So a game just before that to give us a big sort of morale boost, like an easy win. And then here we'll have a league. Larger reputation teams foreign, FCP and SLB. I'm happy with those. And similar reputation teams. How these aren't foreign? These are foreign teams. At the end of the day, they're English. So yeah, and this can be the Drunken Bastard League. And then after the Europas, because we've got the Champions League qualifiers, shall I say? After those, we'll have a single friendly here. No, we won't. We'll have a cup. a cup, and we'll have Liverpool, Atletico Madrid, and Juve. And we'll call this the Unemployment Cup. Can you see what I'm getting at? I'm sorry, I'm going to piss off a few Scotsmen. I know I am. And Scottish guys, seriously, I've got a Scottish family. This is all in good jest. It really is all in good jest. I'm intending it because obviously I'm putting it in there, but it's not a serious thing. It's just me fucking around with you. As I say, I've got a Scottish family. They give me shit, I give them shit. It's one of the things, isn't it? It's an English-Scottish thing. We give each other shit. So, we've got that proposed. I should bring some money in. We'll have another small... not Queen's Park, they're not exactly small, are they? We'll have a small home match there, just as a little morale boost before the start of the season. There's a lot of friendlies being proposed now. So, let's look at this. Current season, 2017-2018. So Celtic won the league by 6 points against Hearts. Is that it? Rangers were third. Rangers may be an issue again this season. So, see how that one works out. Hibs got relegated. Let's go to... no, not Ladbrokes Premiership. English. What about the EPL? Can we just type in EPL? Will that work? No. English Premier Division. There we go. So that ended... No, it didn't. Let's go to stages. So Chelsea won that. I know Arsenal done a double somewhere, so we're going to have a look at what they've done. Man City, Tottenham, Man United also up there. Reading, Middlesbrough, Leeds. Leeds actually managed to get 5 more points after we saw them. If you remember, we saw them with 8 points, which is fucking dire. What did Arsenal win last season? Can we have a look at their history? History for... So, league history, they were second. What was their last thing? Let's go to EFL Cup. Title holders of Tottenham, so it's not them. I'm assuming then that they won the FA Cup. They won the FA Cup, and they may have won Europa League, possibly. I'm trying to think where they would have done double. No, Cohen won that. UEFA Cup Winners' Cup is not going to be that. Community Shield. Oh, so that was their double. Was that the Community Shield? Okay. So let's have a look at Serie A. See what happened in Serie A. Napoli won Serie A. Inter, Juventus, AC, Roma, Fiorentina, Brescia, Empoli, and Verona going down. So Primera Liga. Oh wait, what's it? La Liga, isn't it? Not the Primera Liga. What the fuck? What about Liga? That's the Danish Super Liga. What the fuck? Where is La Liga? It is La Liga, isn't it? That's what it's called, surely. Am I going to have to do it the long way around? I'm going to have to do it the long way around, aren't I? It's called the Spanish First Division. Oh, of course it is. Real Madrid won, unsurprisingly. So I'm going to beat those of Barca. Madrid's second. They've got a lot of teams getting through to Europe here. 7 positions for Europe. Gijon, Tarragona, Lugo going down. Interesting stuff. Portuguese. I can't spell Portuguese, apparently. Benfica won that, with Sporting second, Porto third, Moreirense and Portimonense going down. Let's look at the Dutch league, the Eredivisie. Have I spelled that wrong again? What about Divisie? I thought I spelled that right, okay. So, league table. Feyenoord won by, fuck me, that's quite a few points, 13 points there. PSV second, Ajax third. VVV Venlo and FC Den Bosch going down. Let's have a look at the German league, the Bundesliga. I don't think it's called Bundesliga in this, is it? No. German first division, there we go. Bayern won that. So let's go back to stages here. Current season 2017. Bayern, Dortmund, RBL, Leverkusen, Gelsenkirchen, Stuttgart, with Karlsruhe, Bremen and Kaiserslautern all getting relegated. So an interesting one. What about France? Or the French? I can't remember what the fucking French Cup's called. Liga 1, of course it is. Fucking idiot. Alright, let's have a look at last season. PSG to win. Monaco to win. Monaco broke for the PSG domination. 2 points in that. Olympique Lyonnais third, Saint-Etienne and then Toulouse, with Nantes and Sochaux getting relegated. Interesting stuff, I guess. Stabridge rejected. We get Atletico Madrid in the Unemployment Cup. Latinos reject that. Champions League draws us against Filkir. Should be alright. So it's only that one thing that has been rejected. That's fine. That's fine. We've got a lot of friendlies set up. It should bring in a fair bit of money. But that is going to be the end of the episode. Please do leave a comment. Tell me about our fantastic transfer. If you like the fact we've moved to Celtic, give me a big thumbs up. If you don't give me a thumbs down. Whatever you do, don't give me a thumbs down. Just tell me in the comments. Leave me a comment. Tell me that we should have stayed at Magdeburg another season or two. Tell me we should try to improve on what we were doing. Or maybe Celtic were just too big to turn down. I don't know. Do let me know in the comments. I'm pleased with the move. I would have been pleased if we stayed at Magdeburg as well. But please do leave a comment. Like and subscribe. Share it with your friends. And hit me up on Twitter @Kegney. That's the end of the episode, and I will see you when I see you. Bye-bye.